Saw a young woman making a video where she said, never cross a good person because you'll drive them to the point where they stop caring about you and they'll cut you off. Now, for this particular video, I'm not talking about in a situation where someone actually was wrong. Please listen to what I'm saying, because I know somebody's going to comment and be like, but actually, just listen. This is the subject of this video. Sometimes it's not that you did anything wrong. Sometimes that person is not mature enough to handle adult conversations. I had this friend years ago who I noticed that anytime I would try to talk to her about anything serious, she would shut down and just stop talking to me. She's not my friend anymore. You don't have to tell me that she's not a real friend. So one day I came to her and I said, hey, we need to communicate like adults. Like, I don't know what's going on. The moment I said that, she shut down and did not talk to me indefinitely. So at the time, I thought it was a friendship worth saving. So I brought in another one of our friends to try to mediate the situation. And in that conversation, she kept bringing up, well, there was this one time that you said this, and there was this one time, stuff I wasn't aware of. All right, quick change of scenery, but it was stuff that could have been resolved had she what? That's right, communicated with me. Now back to the video. Trying to deflect and, change the course of the conversation from the situation at hand, which is why you shut down every time we try to have a mature conversation about something. And she kept saying, and she kept disrespecting me, and she's disrespectful, and she's so rude, and she disrespects me. And when my friend who was trying to be the mediator kept asking her, what did she do that was disrespectful? She would again change the subject to something else, and she could not answer that question. So there's somebody in this world right now who's listening to that video that creator made that I told y'all about, and they're thinking, yep, you're right. I had to cut them off. I had to protect my peace. But they were in the wrong. Because how dare you call me out on my bullshit? Everybody thinks I'm a nice person. Everybody lets me skirt through life and doesn't say shit to me. So how dare you put a mirror to my face and show me that I'm not perfect? And that's exactly how the ex-friend was. Everybody would say she was such a nice person. She was so sweet. She was so kind. How many of y'all have dealt with one of those type situations? And she seemed to be sweet and kind to everybody except for me. So sometimes people cut you off and they're patting themselves on the back and they're telling everybody you were toxic, when in actuality they cut you off because they didn't want you to hold a mirror to their face. They don't want to have a mature conversation. Some people do not have the emotional IQ, the mental IQ to handle sitting down and having difficult conversations. And they will turn around and get mad at you for trying to get them to do that. So if they cut you off, let them go.